Kathy Sheehan. The chairwoman of the Albany County Legislature, Joanne Cunningham, has joined us. Joanne. Kevin O'Connor, CEO of Advanced County Albany County Alliance. Thank you for being here and supporting this. Joanne Perzelli, the CEO of Gramercy. Those people over there, they're going to make this magic happen. And my partners in the state legislature, Senator Pat Fahey, Assembly Member McDonald, and Assembly Member Romero. Thank you all for being here today. You know, when you drive into downtown, coming on the 787, you see the skyline of America's oldest chartered city. It's really a dazzling array of beautiful buildings. If you take a look closely, there's a rich history. It tells our story. And the elegant clock tower on top of City Hall, the pump station, which looks fantastic. And of course, my favorite building, our state capitol. And then you've got the iconic Empire State Plaza, regardless of what you think of that. And we have the majestic Hudson River flowing here. So at night you see the lights sparkling off. It is really quite a stunning view when you come into this fabulous city. And of course, basking in all this beauty, you come around this area and you're like, look what else we have here. And this building, built almost exactly 100 years ago, has deteriorated, declined, and really been a mocking structure to this entire community since 1990. 35 years this community has had to endure this eyesore. And I'm sure actually someone who was a baby back then would be heading toward middle age and realizing, like, this will probably be here until I die. Well, it is not going to be here much longer because we're going to get this done. One day I was driving by and I was like, I am so sick and tired of looking at that building. It is not worthy of the great city of Albany. And I called up none other than my budget director, Blake Washington. I said, Blake, how much is it going to cost to take that damn building down? And of course, he gave me a number, about 10 million. And of course, it's up to almost 12 million, 11.7. But let's begin to tear down this building starting here today. Yes. No more false starts, no more false attempts, no more broken promises. So the crews are going to start. Now, of course, because I'm, you know me, I'm like, okay, let me push my hand on the detonator and just blow it up, right? Because I've done that before. That's a lot of fun. The buildings come crumbling down. It's great. It's like, why can't we do that? Asbestos. The building is filled with asbestos. So it's much more complicated. These people over here from Gramercy want to do it safely, but they'll start the work today. And so finally this notorious eyesore will be demolished. And again, as you know, I treasure this community. It's been my home for over a decade. You know, you look at what we're doing, you know, knocking down this warehouse is just, I believe, the only thing holding back our full potential. And it's about removing a symbol of decay and something that I think has damaged the psychology of this community for too long. You know, the people of this city, the people who work in the city, people who love this city, deserve so much better than what they've had to witness for so long. So here's what we're doing. This project, but also, how about the $400 million to transform downtown Albany? I'll also point this out. A lot of people a few years ago were upset about something called the Buffalo Billion, okay? A little jealousy, right? Do you know that since I've been governor almost 4 years ago, actually on the 24th? Is it 24th? 24th. Who's counting? I am. The 24th of August, I will have been governor for 4 years. In that 4-year time, I didn't want applause for that, but you kind of Governor. In 4 years, my administration has invested $4 billion in Albany. Transformational projects, ways we can reconnect communities and neighborhoods, revive shuttered storefronts, and also just see the great potential of this beautiful waterfront. We are going to do something that is so magnificent. So my view is just to say, I love this community. I'm proud of this community, but I want every single person who ever comes here, and especially if it's your first time coming, you'll never have to look at this horrible building again. its days are numbered and it starts right now. Let's get it done, everybody. Congratulations. Let me bring up the driver of this change, our County Executive, Dan McCoy.
Thank you, Governor. Governor, thank you for your partnership. Thank you for the vision you have, not just for Albany County and the Capital District, for the whole state of New York. And I'm glad you highlighted because, you know, $4 billion into Albany alone. The $400 million, I'd love to stand here and say yes. I met with the governor 2 years ago, talked her into it, had nothing to do with me. All right, I don't think it had nothing to do with anyone other than the governor's vision of looking at the city saying we got to fix it. We got to do some extraordinary stuff, and I got to fix this, I'll say it, damn museum that's been the same way as a kid when I ran around there causing problems. And, you know, and it is today. And you need to reimagine. To put $400 million in downtown Albany, $200 million for projects, just that's enough, right? And how do you sit there and say, well, we got this eyesore? And I think the mayor would have to agree. Rensselaer looks at our skyline. They got a beautiful skyline to look at, right? Except for this. So we're going to help Steve McLaughlin and them out, knock this down, and have people say I should move downtown Albany, and I shouldn't be across the river. I should be on this side of the river and looking over there. But it's a beautiful downtown city to look at, except for this central warehouse. 11 stories, 400,000 square feet, and it's a cursed project until the governor got on board. And Kevin O'Connell and the team, we were talking about this in our Advanced County Alliance, and we're like, this project is so cursed. Why the heck did we take this on? It's just one stumbling block after another. And the governor comes up, all right, we'll get you your $10 million. Then, like everything else in life, it comes back, and we're like, we need a little extra money. And she said, no problem, but I want to make sure that we're going to get this done right. We're going to get through this, and it's going to get done. And the $3 million that Albany County put up, and I want to thank the chairwoman, our extraordinary chairwoman, deputy chairwoman, Wanda Willingham, whose district this is. So, Wanda, thank you, who you've been a pit bull on this, arguing with me all the time, making sure that there's going to be input and it's going down. So thank you. And, yes, thank you. Dustin Reedy's here, but I do want to thank our state legislature, Gabriella Fahey and McDonald, for always being a good partner and helping us get there, and the mayor too. Thank you. But at the end of the day, it's about end results. And you know what? I'll say this: this governor, she's been here 4 years. It feels like 40 years because of the work she's done, the stuff she's accomplished. Not just here. As I go around the state, when I was president of NISAC, and they're like, no one's ever happy in government. We always want everything. And they're like, yeah, but she did this, or she did that, or she did this project. And I'm sitting there going, all right, are we mad at the governor, or are we going to, like, say nice things? And they're like, well, I don't know, and I'm torn. Because she's always doing great, extraordinary projects and understands better because she started in county government. She started from our side of the house. I always say this, I would love to argue with her, but it's like you can't say, Governor, you don't understand what we go through, and she just laughs at us. Yes, I do. And they always say primaries are healthy. I go, BS. This governor deserves another term, deserves to continue to carry on what she has done for the state of New York and what she's doing here for the capital region, showcasing the capital state of New York, taking pride in it and saying, look, we're going to put the pride back in here. We're going to make this place stand, and we're going to make it look like a capital should look for the great state of New York. Thank you, Governor.
Thank you.
Now I got the pleasure to... Driver, start your engine.
I need all of your help to start the countdown. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get to work.